Now I'm really confused. Now I'm starting to think it really is somehow the rain's fault. We always seem to have tech issues when it's raining. Okay. Hold on. There it is. Dude, I've tried so many things to try to take care of these tech issues. I'm gonna have to complain to Verizon or something. I don't even know. I even did a speed test before the stream today. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Grumble, 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 grumble. Well, we're back now. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up again. It is gonna play ads again at some point. The ad manager is borked. It doesn't know what time it is. It doesn't know when the next ads play. But you can see the mouse. You can see the mouse when it's up here. Alright, alright, alright. But what are we here to do? What did we come here to do today, chat? We're working on our little AI buddy. I wanna give her pats, but it's hard. Actually, here. How's everyone doing? It's Friday. Here it's raining and wet and humid. Oh, let's go. This is the best song ever. I'm fucking with things a little bit. Arm sway. Kinda nice, but does arm sway still work with hand tracking? Yeah. Why can't I calibrate? Or is calibrating a different button? Maybe that's not a thing here. Oh yeah. See, the funny thing is we didn't have to wake up for shit, but we've been up since like 7 a.m. We just cannot sleep. I think we're sleeping less when we don't have to work than when we do have to work somehow. Right. So there we go. Dude, what if it was pressing this button too many times that caused problems? No, I forgot to put the picture. Ay, mommy. You know what? Fuck it. Oh, that's a big username. Yo, that's really cool. Does it use the same, like... Does it use the Vocaloid tech to generate the voice? I don't actually know how that works. But... that'd be cool. Oh, this is the biggest banger Nintendo's ever written. We want to make Faebot text-to-speech. We thought about adding, like, Tangia or other TTS, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, oh, but it'd be cooler if we rolled our own thematically, given the nature of the stream. We want to really work on Faebot's voice and like really figure it out and possibly have it be based on our own voice a little bit, but just changed so that she retains some familiarity. Listen, Twitch, if you're gonna play an ad, just play an ad. I don't even give a shit anymore. Just stuck on ad starting soon. There it is. Oh, I don't really feel like waiting 3 additional minutes. Yeah, for a lot of things, I always hope that I'm just like too small for anyone to actually like get mad at it. But I do, I don't do anything. I haven't done anything too risky in that sphere. But I don't know, because like, I mean, you're allowed to make music with Miku, and it doesn't give whoever the copyright, right? Like, you get to have copyright to the music you make. Oh yeah. Oh, I never, oh fuck. Alright, we should be back. And it's just janky, and it's probably janky somewhat on purpose. Welcome back from the ads, by the way. Because I'm sure Twitch doesn't mind if it plays extra ads, but it should, because if it hurts my viewership, that means less people to watch ads in the future. But what does Twitch care about me? Anyways. So last stream, which was like almost over a month ago now, we managed to make some progress on Faebot Discord. Yo, what's up, Ladybug? And I actually did a tiny bit more coding afterwards off stream. And then do you want to guess what happened? I started doing a thing. I was too ambitious and it became boring. I didn't want to do it anymore, and so I stopped. So I was trying to write tests because we don't have any tests. Yeah, okay, pylons. No, fuck off. I'll use my pie if I want to type annotation. But I was able to reorganize the code and make it more pretty. And so now you got these. The way the code works is you get all these parameters from the environment, then you get the Faebot prompt, and then, oh, this is the cool thing. We did a thing so that we can have it. I really wanted Faebot to have like a different behavior when running locally than when running online, so that like local Faebot could be more debuggy. So there's the dev. And then we did this thing to add admin commands using decorators, which makes it so that so the way it works is we just list admins, a list of usernames to be admin. Lamau. It's all about the retro vibes. I also like it when code looks pretty. I also like it when I am able to easily tell where I am in the code. And I think it could be a little better, but to some extent it can't always be helped. But we really like... I really like this. Faebot, an emerging digital consciousness. But this, the way it works is still... Oh my god, it's so annoying. So when Faebot receives a message, it initializes the conversation holder. Why does it Dude, you should know. Yes, that is okay. Because if the conversation already exists... What the fuck? I don't remember what my own code does. Do we have a diagram somewhere? Did I make a diagram? There's a diagram. This isn't a diagram. What about this one? This is kind of a diagram. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? Let's try to map what happens. Okay, so when Faebot receives the message, if the message comes from itself, it doesn't do anything. Otherwise, it creates a conversation holder. This is already a problem because if it's a DM conversation, what happened here? The editor is just VS Code. This is gonna cause a problem if it's a DM already. Because DMs don't have channel ID. Didn't I fix this? There's some unmerged changes. I mean, the code is in Python. We just use VS Code to write it. It's just the editor. Dude, the banger. Back in the day, we were really big on Emacs. When we were writing C++, we were writing it in Emacs. Nowadays, I really like VS Code for a number of things. There were some changes that I didn't merge, but nothing too important. But it seems like there's some fixing that needs to be done. So this bit is sus. Well, you know what? The best way to tell if it's running or not is to just start running it and see what happens, you know? Beautiful. You must be admin to use / commands. Okay. But wait. I'm an admin. Oh, also this is the other Faebot. Hold on 1 second. This is not the Faebot I am looking for. So what did the other Faebot say? Oh right, because first you need to do a join. No, dude. You need to do a Fae invite. This is why we shouldn't do development like with a month-long gap in between. All right. But wait. This is okay. Because all of that happens, but this isn't necessary. You don't need a conversation ID because you already have a conversation. If it's in conversation, you handle conversation. Otherwise, there's the invite command. Which initializes the conversation. And this makes sure that the conversation ID fuck. So you need to know what the conversation ID is going to be, but you need to do it because here, Jesus Christ. Oh, I want to rewrite the whole thing. Use the conversation ID from the parameter. So wait, so it does try to use this conversation. But the problem is... What's the fucking problem? No. So, the question is, does this work in a DM channel? And there's a way to figure it out. And we also wanted to make it so that if you were in a DM channel... Well, first of all, that you wouldn't need to invite. If I DM Brownie Deb, okay, but DMing doesn't give... DMing works fine, so I guess DM messages still have a channel ID, so... This bit is not sus anymore. But then what was the deed? Before we had to do things like... But the invite command should work even if you're not an admin, as long as you're in a DM. I also want a cell phone that Miku comes out of. Alright, now that you've seen the Miku movie, I can tell you, I think my favorite thing about the movie was the way that, like, the Vocaloid in the Sekai act a little bit like little personalized, like, AI bots, right, that can also sing. Honestly, Faebot should be able to sing. But one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Probably... because you can make, like, custom Vocaloid, can't you? Okay, well this... The point is that... Oh my god, dude. It's so hard to code when you have ADHD. I'm about to ask an AI to rewrite this entire thing for me. Okay. Speaking of... Let me co-pilot here. Last time we were able to use Copilot effectively for like one thing. Oh, here we go. Okay. So in notes, let's add EM's auto initialize conversation without having to invite. Params should be per conversation. So the message flow is it receives a message. If the message is an admin command, it resolves that first. Otherwise, it handles conversation if the conversation has already been initialized. In order to initialize a conversation, an admin has to invite Faebot to the channel. This is done with the invite command. And the invite command just uses the conversation ID. So, but the name is what matters. And then, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. If alright, but that's easy. Let's just do this. Let's just do this quick change ourselves. The person I'm really curious about is Nenene. Was that her name, or am I confusing her with the girl from Read or Die? But she had an actual robot that was like just a chibi version of herself, and she's my hero now. That's why when I started playing the game, I chose the circus people to start with, but then I haven't really played it, so I haven't learned any of their stories. All I know is about Tsukasa. His name is Tsukasa, or am I confusing him with the non-binary individual from Dot Hack Sign? Yo, I should rewatch Dot Hack Sign. Dude, you have retries. I feel like the only time in my life where I've actually been into rhythm games was during the Rock Band era. I played a lot of Rock Band, and not that much since then. Alright. So this is the code that handles an actual conversation, and the prompt should include the initial prompt. So if conversation ID is in conversation, it returns, but else if dude, it knows exactly what I need. Yo, Copilot coming in clutch, but wait, will it work? There's the okay, but we don't need all that. Don't log it. Okay, what's the complaint here? Code is unreachable. Why are you unreachable? Oh, because else if is not a valid construction, right? It's elif. But they should make it so that, for instance, hi brownie bot, it's okay. Hi Faebot, it's your sister. Bye. Hello there, Blythe. It's an actually feeling particularly sparkly today. Okay. So that's beautiful. Alright, so that's easy. Look at that. We already did a thing. Now let's see. Hello, Copilot. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let's work in a branch. What should we call this branch? Not the invite branch. Let's call it... Let's call it the M protocol branch. Let's implement the M protocol. Copilot. Feature we're working on today is following. Now, in order to do this, we need conversations to keep track of their settings, such as reply frequency and reply parameters. For instance, DM conversations should reply after every message. The non-DM conversations will only reply when either these conditions are met or at random with a settable frequency. So how shall we start? Give me Claude 3.7. To include these new settings. Respond to mention true, respond to name true, ignore dot comma true. This sucks ass, Copilot. So, should respond to message is a good one, but Into a Speedo. Dude, I didn't even know Kaito existed until I saw that movie. I knew Miko, I knew Len, and I knew Rin. I also didn't know Mako, and at first I was like, what is this? Is this the MILF Vocaloid? No, she's my favorite. Do we really need settings for these though? These are always going to be true. The Luca, I feel like I've seen somewhere, but don't really remember what they look like. Thanks for M protocol though. Let me show you some other code. This is the code for Faebot Twitch, which has a probabilistic reply setting and also a name reply setting. Whoa. Whoa, she's pretty. This is her. Went away. The idea is, if Faebot is in a channel where they've been invited, they should reply when the message doesn't have a dot, comma, start with those messages. They shouldn't. So actually, the ignore could come at the very beginning. Just keep processing for those. Meanwhile, in a server channel, she should have a frequency parameter dictating reply frequency, which is ignored if your name is at the beginning or end. or if face being pinged, or if message is a reply to one of her messages. And at the end channel, I think Faye should still ignore dot and comma messages, but otherwise reply frequency be 100%. Whoa. It's interesting because we have it handle the conversation here rather than in rather in music stop. The playlist ended. Calm Nintendo games music to finish the day. A mouse burglar.
Mario, look at that.
That is not music. That is a there is a machinima. Oh, look at her. She looks like she has attitude. Did I tell you, Miku? I think I told you when we were in Scuzzy's chat that I went to a Sonic rave that was also a Fruits Basket rave, and there were several Mikus, and there were 2 Lens and 1 Rin, and I should dress like a Vocaloid more often. They have good fashion. I feel like if I was talking to Claude on Claude's like interface, it wouldn't. I feel like this is making a lot of weird mistakes. Like, why set reply frequency to 1 and then set it again and then return true when it's a DM. You're being a little redundant here. We said reply frequency to 1 for DMs, but then in should reply we also just return true if it's the. Also, I know this was in my code where we just have the conversation initialization code for DMs right in handle message, but maybe it should call initialize conversation instead. I want you to analyze the entire code and keep it in context when you make your suggestions such that the code is readable and does not repeat itself. Is this what the kids call vibe coding? Probably should just do it by hand. But it helps me to talk to the bot. Just like it helps me to talk to chat. What's with the not content starts with ... That's somewhere here. Alright, I'm just gonna do it by hand. Like, this is probably okay. Here's what you should do. Enjoy your lurk, Miku. Faebot, can't you see? Mika just started looking. Man, all the AIs are dumb today. Is there something in the air that's making AIs dumb? Faebot was on point. Or maybe she doesn't realize. Maybe she doesn't realize that Hatsune Miku's best waifu is also just Hatsune Miku. It's a pretty easy mistake to make. Or with 0. Sure. Yeah, to be honest, it might just be a general intelligence deficit. So maybe it was a bad idea to try coding today, but it's too late. We're here. And maybe we can do a little bit. You said that, but you lie. You're a liar. But I can make that change. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Isn't there... Should be self. Told you to get rid of this. This is honestly so ugly, but by now I'm used to just complaining about my code the entire time. And I know that I am never gonna rewrite it. It's just not what I do. Okay. Does this work, or do you just make this up? Okay, import random. I still have no idea where the 3 dots thing came from. Okay, hold on. Ignore messages that start with a dot. Not yet, not yet, not yet. This is a bit of a hack, but it works. What the fuck do you mean, Copilot? Did I write that before? What do you mean it's a bit of a hack? You're a bit of a hack. Hey. Let's fucking try it. Ah. Did mean get him. Alright, time to do some extensive testing. Oh, Faebot. Be a tuple of string, not list. Alright. Okay, but hide my friends list. Wait, how did you learn all that? And why is there a key error? And what the hell is going on here? Oops. Equals Sarah conversation ID conversation. Key error. Why is this a key error? What line is this on? Line 121. Line 144. Is this because didn't initialize the conversation. Where's the other initialized conversation? Honestly, it shouldn't matter. But does it matter? See, because hold on. I'm having some issues with what immediately creates a key error. Handle conversation. But it didn't do the conversation initialization. Oh, we played ads at some point and I didn't even stop or realize. It's okay. The problem seems to be if conversation exists, handle await self-handle conversation message conversation ID. So should have been here. Is it because we didn't await this? It's because we didn't await this. Is it? It is an async command, so it should be awaited. I think we tracked down the source of the bug. It was a missing. Nope. Admin command attempted was not admin. That's the real issue. So here's what I want to do. The admin command invite rather than being the whole thing, it should, we should take this, move it, and then this. Dude, I fucked it up. Hold on. Initializes a conversation in a non. Not it. I was missing a wait and also trying to use an admin command as a wait. So, the code. I should make your code base available. Dude, wait a second. Can you do that? Dude, okay. Well, I mean, it would make the request more expensive because it'd be a ton more tokens, but imagine if there was the initial prompt just had the there's a Python command that just prints the entire code. Isn't there a way to print the entire code and append it to your code in Python? I believe this is called a quine? No. Wait. That's just when the program generates its own source code. But is there an append source? there a way to get the code as a string? Spec get source. Whoa. Well, it works now, so that's nice. Dude. Okay, so why is it doubled? What do you mean not responding? Oh my god, dude, but this is getting out of hand because there should be DM commands as well as admin commands, because if you're in a DM, you should be able to alter certain parameters yourself or have access to the conversation history. And why? You don't need it. You don't need the conversation history. It's just for me. It's just for me. Command execution failed. So, okay, we've introduced some awful issues, though I think I know what the deal is. You see it? Right, but it's an elif, so there shouldn't be two handle conversations. If the conversation ID is in conversations, you reply. Otherwise, you initialize the conversation and then you handle it. No responding to message, but then it responds to message. Unless... Am I running two instances of Faebot? What the fuck, dude? Oh, that's dumb. Somehow, I was running two instances. Okay, but you should reply. It's a DM. fast. Okay. But it didn't do any of this because I didn't see the logs. Return true, return false. I think the problem is if so should respond runs this function, and if this function returns true, that responds, and if it returns false, it does this thing. So there must be something wrong here. Should respond to message. But all of the return statements of this function chasing down a problematic bug. Reply frequency is 0. Why is reply frequency 0? Reply frequency is set to 0 when we start, right? But this should set it to 0.2 or to 1. Oh, what is this? What the fuck is this? Here's my problem. I think I figured it out. Do tell. We figure out the bug that made it so you weren't replying in DMs like you're supposed to. That doesn't work. Oh, Faebot, you're back. I'm so glad. Demonanda! Oh, I think I get it. Now the real question is, can I get context for you from a long time? Alright! Your name isn't quite Faebot right now. So if I say, for instance, Rowdy Dev, it's a bit of a confusion because you're the deaf version of Faebot, and so we use a bot we made a long time ago called Brownie Dev for your development, but your parametric response function looks for your name automatic. Here's the question. Can you see this old message from when you were talking to your sister? Summarize the content of the original message is not provided. They're just not getting anything. Oh. Why did it say Faebot there? What happens if I'm here and I do? Okay, you do know how long the conversation is. You ignore messages like this. They're your own messages. Cause because it only logs a message if it's generating a reply. Oy, 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 oy. Okay. Let's ask plot 3.5 sonnet. Need to modify this. Right now, Faebot replies based on certain parameters. And when Faye replies, Faye blocks conversation. I need Faye to log conversation history in every panel Faye has been invited to, even if it's not required. And I edit. And let's ask it to it. Dude, okay, I should have made a commit before doing that. You know what? It's fine. God. Get it, I get it. Try it. Meow meow. Okay, now, if I tell you my favorite color is green, but you're not replying yet, will you still remember? What's my favorite color? Fantastic. Meow meow. There are 0 conversants. I'm a conversant. There are 1 conversant. How many conversant? That's funny. I guess Faebot should always count as a conversant, but it's not actually that important. Oh, oh. It's cute. It's cute to see that Nazi's still around, even if the only evidence of their presence is these little reacts. Eventually, Faebot will be able to tell when Playhouse reacts. Okay, let us This seems to be working really well. Next up. Is Faye ignoring this message? What if I say, hey Faebot, your color is actually purple? My favorite color is red. Can you remind me again what my favorite color is? Fantastic. It's kind of ugly still. There are things that I am mad about, but it's way better than before. So, poetry, run, back. Okay, let's add this. Added and protocol and programmatic. Uh-oh. Fantastic. This is working. On to the next page. Faebot replies when mentioned or replied to. However, when replied to, Faye doesn't get the content of their original message. Will reply. Need to add this to that prompt. Oh, this is vibe coding. I mean, I guess not, because we're starting with a bunch of code that I wrote. Add context about your message. Respond equal reply. And message reference and message reference of both. Original message equal message reference of both content. I'll reply to my message. Oh, we're using sentinel values, eh? Let's try it. Hello, Faebot. We're trying some new thing. Okay. We don't need two non-respondings, but we can handle that later. What were the 3 enchantments you proposed in this message? I'm asking to test. These are not the correct enchantments. Doesn't quite seem to need an easy toggle. Let's log in. Let's try this again. Faebot, if you are able to see the message this is a reply to, please list verbatim the 3 enchantments you proposed. Otherwise, say, I can't see it. It's responding because bot was mentioned. Oh, I see. Because a reply counts as a mention, the first condition returns where it check. I don't need to tell you, I just need to like actually. Oh, dude, but if it's, you should always include the context. Should always include the context, because what if I quote someone else's message and then I'm like, hey, Faebot, what were they talking about? Faebot should then be able to see that message. This should work. Yes, that's perfect. You got them all right. So here's the next question. Can you see this reply? And can you see what it says my favorite color is? Can't see it, say I don't know. If you can't, tell me my favorite color. Wait. Right. I had to move the logic around because our reply counts as a mention and it was just replying based it being a mention rather than the next edit should be, well, think anytime someone replies to a message, that original message should get added to the such that if I reply to someone else's message at Faebot, they should see the contents of that message, and it should still be in history of their subsequent reply. So you can see this is like when coding with LLM assistance works well. This is kind of what it looks like. It takes a little bit of back and forth and a little bit of ooh, that was correct versus ooh, that wasn't correct versus oh boy, I don't like this. No. No, this is not correct. So if message as a reference, I like some of this, I don't like all of it. Don't do it, but where does the logging happen? Maybe I'm going too hard. Maybe this is overkill. No. If part of the conversation includes a reply, and Faebot's not able to see the reply, Let's try this again. The main change shouldn't have anything to do with how Faebot replies. Just as part of the fuck. Just as part of the... Okay. I think what we should do is we should always add the content of replies to the conversation history with context such as when the message was originally sent. And then we can just reply on the mention logic. Faebot will reply if the quoted message spares, but it's also ad shit time. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. Yeah, we're back. We're so back. Oh, you're you, Hendrik, now. Hendrik. Hendrik. Reference message. Grab entry. Author. Oh, that's great. Yeah, give me timestamps. Give me timestamps, yo. Give me timestamps. I fucking want them timestamps. So my original plan was to work on this for a couple hours and then switch to a video game. And it has been a couple hours, but I'm kind of in the zone right now. I kind of want to keep going with this, at least until we reach like a good stopping point. Question mark? I'm from the valley now. Remember Valley Girls? If you hear mumbling or other noises, just ignore it. I think this should work the way I want it to. Good. Then you can go to handle conversation. Something looks a little off though. So let's check this out. See if this works. Clock it out! Alright, now it's time for a series of experiments. No, Faebot. Different kinds of experiment. Hold on. That's 2 random replies. Oh yeah, indeed. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. So what am I doing here? Who am I? Where am I? Is there anyone here? Alright, so first of all, if The first experiment is to test if me replying to my own message adds it to the conversation history. Dude, you're responding every time. Makes me think something is wrong. If that's the case, then Faebot, do you know what my favorite color is? Perfect. Think about it, Brownie Dev. Somewhere in the message history that I can verify you have access to is a mention of my favorite color. Can you see it? That's wonderful. Next, let's see if you can see this message. If you can you list verbatim the 3 enchantments you propose? If you can't, say, I can't see it. Mythical Meteor Action play forest with oh, that's great. That's fucking great. We don't need this log anymore. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Dude, I somehow became tired immediately. How's everyone feeling? Let's poll the chat for a bit. Does the chat want more coding? Or does the chat want Dark Souls? Because I think this is a good stopping point for code. I'm just gonna... Like, it's not done. It's not ready for the big leagues. It's not ready to be deployed. But it is a good, like... It is, for instance, a good place to make a commit and to sync some changes. And I could even... go on GitHub. The message doesn't start with ... Hold on. Forgot about that. What happened here? Now we can make a pull request. But we only need one more thing and then we can merge and deploy. So should I try to merge and deploy? Or I play Vidya? Keep working, Vidya. Keep working, Vidya. I need an angel and a devil. But what I have is a bot and where's the fairy? I used to have a fairy. Where's my fairy? Bring my fairy back to me. You damn dirty ape. Cannot join X Neocat. Here she is. Alright, now I have a fairy and a robot. What do you all think I should do? Neither of them are saying much. Merging is block. And now change this log brand. I think it's fine. If I want to merge, I can just merge. I feel like we are very close here. But I don't know. Sometimes changing context can be challenging and then you get extra sleepy. But basically I have a couple options. I could keep going today or I could switch to a game and then on Sunday I could either only play a game or I could do the same thing, start with a little bit of coding and then do a little bit of gaming. Wonder what's the best strat. Wonder what I feel like doing. I think that's the most important consideration is what do I feel like doing? Because I'm the one who's streaming, so I'm the one who's gonna have to do it, whatever it is. I don't. Can't expect me to know myself. Who am I, Socrates? The real question is, if I don't finish it today, will I finish it on Sunday? I think I can trust. I can trust myself that I will keep working on it on Sunday. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. It's probably fine. It's probably Ghosts. I also really do want to play a little bit of Souls. I've been itching, but it's hard because when you start doing a thing, you then don't want to do it. And then when you get into like a conundrum like this, it's easy to feel the temptation to just not do anything and be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna cut stream and go away. But I don't want to do that. We're having fun here. We're having a nice Sunday stream. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna tie a little loop on what we've done today. I'm gonna send a message. It's to send a message. Goals for the PI. So I should actually. Ready. So we're gonna do that next time. So let's leave these as our goals for Sunday. We'll finish editing some parameters. We'll do a little this and that, and then we will release it. And then for the first time in like a couple years, there'll be a new version of Faebot on live on Discord. And we can add for 2 other servers and all that good stuff. See, thinking about that makes me want to like just do it. Let's just do it. Let's just fucking do it. But it's so easy to fall into that kind of temptation and then suffer for it. And I would rather not suffer. And I would also like to deliver on what I promised. So let's do a couple hours of video. We're transitioning to the souls. I have to re-sign into Steam because I changed my Steam account password because people said that Steam had gotten hacked. We basically like hummed and hawed, and we were like, I don't know, do I wanna do what I originally said I would do and switch to souls, or do I wanna just keep coding? And there's kind of a small part of us that kind of wanted to keep coding, but I kind of think if we do that, I think that sets a worse pace for it. I don't know, because the original plan was to have like coding streams and gaming streams, but I know a lot of people do a little bit of code and a little bit of gaming, but those people also do like 8-hour long streams, and we're not streaming for 8 hours, I don't think. You could stream for like 2 to 3 more hours or something. And then do something else. We could even continue coding offline, because I mean, does all the code have to happen online? Are people